Here to tell us about the Staveley Town deal and the major regeneration plans for the Staveley area is Ivan Fomin, Chair of Staveley Town Deal and Managing Director at MSE Hiller.
Let's face it, not all connections are created equal. The performance of your connection is limiting your growth. It's holding you back. Imagine that you have dedicated connections that work for you, anytime, anywhere. The Aduco grid is the connectivity lifeblood to your key systems.
Thank you, Steve. Good morning, everyone. So, what is the town deal? In November 2019, the new government invited 101 towns across England to bid for up to £25 million each in what was called a town deal. The aim was to identify and deliver regeneration projects with and for the communities of the Staveley area for delivery over the next 5 years. The requirement by government was to set up a town board who would be responsible for producing and submitting a town investment plan, which we call a TIP, and then to retain the strategic oversight throughout the project delivery programme. Geographically, Staveley Town Deal includes wider areas such as Barrow Hill, Hollingwood, Duckmanton and Maston Moor. That gave us a good spread of potential economic projects to go forward with. Initially, bids were to be submitted on one of 3 closing dates in July and October 2020 and January 2021. Without a ready-to-go investment plan, we decided to aim for the second submission date. But of course, coronavirus overtook proceedings and the revised bid date was extended to December 2020. Well, that gave us more time to put together an even stronger bid. There was a lot of work carried out to garner ideas from the residents of Staveley and to try to build a consensus as to what Staveley should be striving for in this project. All the consultation with local residents, businesses, local community groups and leaders eventually led to the vision for Staveley as a place to start, a place to stay and a place to grow. That could all sound like woolly words if you're not careful, but in essence, starting, for example, means a place to start a family, start your career, start a business. Stay was identified as local people perceive that Staveley as a place that others just pass through. People don't view it as a destination to shop or work, or as a place where you would particularly dream of living or spending leisure time. Grow In was about encouraging investment in business and in skills so that there were inclusive growth opportunities for the people of Staveley. Growing the skills base and encouraging new residents by offering higher skilled jobs and opportunities. So we looked for projects which would run with this set of themes in mind: leisure and living, business and skills. And we're also looking for a common link between the projects, a so-called golden thread that would join them together to get the most impact from the group of projects that we would go forward with in our bid. We ended up with a short list of 19 strong projects, and the board's responsibility was then to review and prioritise them, bearing in mind the criteria above and the £25 million budget we were working to. However, one of the unexpected positives to come out of coronavirus was that government relaxed the £25 million budget, and we were encouraged to bid for a higher amount if we felt that there was a strong enough case linking the schemes together in a meaningful way, that so-called golden thread again. So in December last year, we put forward a bid for 26.5 million covering 11 projects. Staveley Town Centre regeneration programme for the town centre, including an updated master plan, market and public realm improvements. Staveley Hall extension, adding to the Grade 2 listed building, giving a conference and events venue. Staveley Waterside, giving a first phase of commercial and visitor developments around the new canal basin. Canal restoration, the largest of the projects, considered to be of national significance, reinstating lost sections of the canal, creating new bridges and a lock with a view to ultimately reconnecting to the national network. Barrow Hill Memorial Hall, regenerating a rundown social club into a 21st century community hub. Drive at Barrow Hill, a rail innovation and training centre, again considered to be of national strategic significance. Hartington Industrial Park, a rail-connected employment park adjacent to the proposed HS2 maintenance depot. Construction Skills Hub, a movable on-site construction training centre that will develop a pipeline of skilled workers for the new developments coming to the area. Staveley Station at Barrow Hill, reconnecting the town to the National Rail network after more than 50 years without the station. Staveley Miners Welfare Football Club, a sports training academy to be built by the current football ground. Wheels to Work scheme, providing low carbon, on-demand transport options to support new employment and training opportunities. On the 3rd of March this year, we received news that Staveley was to be awarded £25.2 million as our town deal. A great result for the area, and now we press on to the delivery stage of the programme. We have to submit more detailed business cases for each of the projects to government within the next 2 months, and we're putting in place structures for governance and programme management. Meanwhile, we've been able to take advantage of some early accelerator funding, which came by as an option if we could get it spent before the end of the financial year. Clearly, these would be smaller oven-ready projects, and we picked up 5, which were ready to start using the £500,000 being made available. These were Town Centre CCTV, Kickstart funding for the Drive project at Barrow Hill, King George V playing field equipment, Staveley Miners Welfare pitch drainage, Springwell School 3G pitch. So we are very much at the early stages of the town deal. There's a lot of work to be done over the next 5 years, and that will take commitment not only from the project sponsors, but also from the wider community, as we need to make sure the results we deliver have a direct impact on their well-being and livelihood. At 25 million, this has to be one of the largest economic programmes in the borough for some time, and there's a lot of effort going into making it a success. I hope you've enjoyed that introduction to the town deal this morning, and thank you for listening.